Mandy has never actually paid for anything. And she is like such a smooch. Like
That's not the word. A smooch.
What? Wait, what's the word?
Smooch is a kiss.
A mooch.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Lord Far Squad pod.
Hey.
That sounded fake. Anyways, we just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love you've been sharing on our socials about the podcast. We read all of your comments, so definitely.
So be nice.
Keep commenting.
Please don't hurt our
It
feelings.
boosts our egos.
Yeah. So keep feeding your egos. They're starving.
I'm starving.
Oh,
Today's topic, what we're going to be talking about, is our pet peeves. First, we're going to start talking about our pet peeves about each other, which we don't know what we're saying about each
the other
other.
person. Yeah.
it didn't take long for us to put this together.
As a matter of fact, they were already in my notes.
on the top of my head.
Just like in different notes. Like, I fucking hate this.
And then we're going to have, I think we should do, we talked about it before we started recording. I think we should do it where we say what the pet peeve is, and then whoever it's about, they have 60 seconds to rebuttal.
This is a debate.
Like, explain yourself.
Like, explain yourself.
Explain
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh.
Welcome
Okay.
to our first segment, guys.
Pet peeves. Or no.
Explain yourself.
Explain
Explain
yourself.
yourself.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
So should we just jump right in, or do we want to preface? Do we
preface
want to
what?
preface it? I don't know, like trigger warning?
Trigger
What do
warning.
you mean? You have something to say about What are you trying to reveal about me?
I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, who wants to go first, though?
Well, I think the way that it should go is Mandy should say one about Barbie, and then Barbie says one about me,
Okay.
and then I'll say one about Mandy, and then she'll go
The other way.
backwards.
Got it.
to
Okay,
me.
okay.
Does that make
Got it,
sense?
got it.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so Mandy's going first.
Wait, are you ready,
Hey,
guys? Okay,
you
okay, but
guys.
we have to. This is what I meant by preface. We can't get angry.
Damn,
Guys.
what do you
No,
have
I'm just-
written?
Yeah,
I
what do you
know.
have against me? What are you trying to reveal?
No, well, you're
The
about
thing
to
is,
find out.
we don't know what the other person wrote down about. So like, if you say something that I don't want online, you're getting shot.
Straight to jail.
Oh,
Jail immediately. Okay.
Okay, wait,
ready.
this is my pet peeve about Barbie.
about Barbie.
God. Hey.
Bro, I honestly I have to pick one.
Hey.
Barbie
Hey.
spills.
Oh.
Barbie
Oh my god,
spills.
yeah.
Barbie, I have never seen Barbie get a drink that she has not spilled. And when she gets like I will literally pour her a drink. I'm like, Barbie, please do not spill this one. Spill. Like there's nothing. No, she's not drunk. She's just spilling.
Okay,
And-
once you're done, I'm gonna start a timer for 60 seconds.
oh.
Wait, are you gonna like tag along on agreeing with her or?
Oh yeah, I guess let's both talk about it and then
It's something that affects everyone, honestly.
honestly. Okay, I'll just say my part about that. And it wasn't my pet peeve like that I have listed for you.
but it bothers him
It
nonetheless.
does. And it kind of has something to do with it because Barbie will leave every goddamn thing in my car.
Hey.
But
Hey, wait,
it's
you can't add pet peeves.
No, it's not adding because I'm not adding a pet peeve. It corresponds.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
You're
does.
just
Yes, it
adding
does.
shit.
No, because like I will have just washed my car and like she'll spill lipstick in there. And then she won't even know that she
It's not
lost
even
the
like
You
lipstick.
Multiple
can't. You
things.
can't spill lipstick.
Yes, you can because
dumbass.
I had to I had to rewash my, or maybe it wasn't lipstick. I don't know.
No,
maybe
I
it was a
remember
gloss.
it was my Glossier lipstick that I was looking for forever.
But you spilled it.
I didn't.
You
Wow,
spilled it.
You
Even
can't
non-liquids.
spill You can't spill. Clearly, I accidentally left it in your
Oh,
cup.
clearly.
in your cup holder or something, and you didn't realize
It
it was
was
there.
under the
cap
seats.
must have fallen off, and then you drive like a shithead, and then
Oh.
lipstick.
You know
just-
what? This actually goes into another
This,
pet peeve.
no, this is
No,
my
no,
pet peeve
no,
about
no,
her.
I
This
said-
is my pet peeve
hey,
about her.
Hey.
Wait, you don't get to rebuttal. What am I doing?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
time
Wait, I
hasn't
thought
started.
that's 60-second rebuttal.
We didn't
Not
start
yet.
the time.
We
yet.
haven't
Plead the
started.
fifth. Okay.
Where's my right to an attorney?
Shut the hell up. So Barbie will just spill things and then she'll like
Deny
it.
Deny it.
Okay,
she
wait.
will, to her grave, deny it.
okay,
Okay.
now Barbie, you have 60 seconds to rebuttal starting now. And we can't talk.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Mandy, I hear you. And I actually agree with you. You don't think if you're tired? Imagine how tired I am of spilling shit. I'll buy like a good yummy coffee that I want to drink, and half of it's on my seat, staining my seat. I'm crying. I'm like, damn, there goes my coffee. There goes $8. You don't think that it affects me too? It was my second day at work, and I spilled water. I was like, this is so embarrassing. I spilled twice on the same day. I don't know what it is. Like I am spatially unaware. I'm spatially challenged. That's why I keep walking into people when I'm walking like side by side with them. I get a little too close and like hit them. I'm like, oopsie hee. I don't know what that is. Okay, so you got me there. I spill and I try hard really not to, but I feel like you make me more nervous when you say like don't spill, because then I feel like fuck, like now I gotta hold extra tight, and then yeah, it's hard. Okay, but Miguel, that lipstick thing you got
time. Time. You're done.
No, you added.
You're done.
You're 60 seconds.
And not only that, you were already talking when you weren't
true.
supposed to be talking.
That's true.
Man, that's crazy.
You got. Okay. Who's next?
Okay, fine. I have something to say about Miguel. My pet peeve about Miguel is that whenever you want to talk to him about your problems, he'll like listen for like maybe like 2 minutes and then just start talking about himself. He like, I'll be like, oh Miguel, like I'm really struggling about this happened last week. Some girl was mean to me, and you're like, yeah, you know what? And some lady did, and like, you will not notice. Like you will not notice. Sometimes I'm like, let me like let him finish his thought. No, like you just keep going about your problems, move on to the next topic about what you want to say about your life. And I'm like, damn, he really did not like, that's just something like, and Mandy, can you vouch for this? Like,
and I can vouch for that. And I don't have much more to add because that's exactly
that's just what happens. You want to talk to you about something and you're like, Miguel, here's what's on my mind. And you're like, yeah, tell me. And then just.
Well, that actually leads into my pet peeve.
So can I start my 60 seconds?
Wait. Should I say my pet peeve? It relates.
No. Keep that for yours. But
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you really need to work on, like, actually listening and not, like, hijacking the conversation.
Can I start my 60 seconds?
Yeah, go ahead.
Starting now.
Let me see. Let me turn around the timer so we can see.
It only happens with you two. Time.
That's so rude.
No, I'll start the timer. I understand where you're coming from. No, honestly, I do it. You got me. I admit it. I do it. And I think I do it. I don't know that I'm doing it. But I feel like I don't know.
He's like, and I'm not going to stop.
No, that's yeah. I don't need 60 seconds to explain. That's a problem that I have.
Yeah, fair. At least he admits it.
But I feel like hold on. I only have 20 seconds. But what I will say is that I feel like before I used to not even like give you the attention or give people the attention.
Wow, men get common decency.
No.
Wow, men discover empathy.
That's pretty bad, dude.
Hold on. What I'm saying is like I'm still trying. Okay, time.
That's embarrassing. Okay, now you have to say something about Mandy.
Okay, my pet peeve about Mandy. My pet peeve about Mandy is since we were kids, Mandy has never actually paid for anything. And she is like such a smooch. Like
That's not the word. A smooch.
What? Wait, what's the word?
Smooch is a kiss.
A mooch.
Oh. Mandy is a mooch.
He's literally looking at his notes. He wrote down smooch.
I definitely wrote down smooch. Okay, hold on. There are just so many times where, you know, like
So many times I was smooching.
just can't keep her lips off. No. I feel like
Let's be focused here. Like Mandy is cheap.
Mandy's
Mr.
so
Krabs.
cheap. Like if there's ever, like you know how you go to coffee with somebody, oh, no, I got this, and you're supposed to go back and forth. Like, oh no, I got it. Like Mandy will be like, okay. Like, oh, okay.
No, this is so
that's all
true.
that's coming to my mind right now. But I feel
like it's true. Like sometimes we want to like do something fun. It costs like an extra $5, and Mandy's like, no. Like I don't want to do that.
Oh, so
like,
true.
Shut up. Like and like one time we took photos together, and then like we're at like this photo shoot place, and then they were also gonna give us keychains for an extra like $10. And Mandy's like, why would I pay for that if I could just make it myself? I can DIY it.
She never did.
Yeah, like why would I was like, you're really gonna go to the store, buy a keychain holder, print out the photo, put it in, and she was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was like, it's $10. Like, oh, I don't know. I can't with this bitch.
But you know what? It like kind of fits your vibe.
What does that mean?
Well, because she's like, I would say the positive is you're resourceful.
Why are you giving positive? You guys didn't give me any positives.
Well, you had a choice. Okay, now, Mandy, you have 60 seconds to rebuttal starting now.
I grew up poor.
Oh, she literally
no,
is
that's
like
how my dad. Honestly, it's a problem, but it's how my dad is. My dad is the exact same way.
Okay, bring up your dad.
Victim blaming.
Wait,
is it victim blaming?
I'm the victim.
Are you?
I'm not blaming myself.
Okay, keep going. Sorry, we're not supposed to talk.
Yeah, honestly, and I do it again. I'm a thrifty bitch. I'm trying
Is
to
it
save.
thrifty?
Are you thrifting from your friends' banks?
Is it thrifty? I don't really know.
And I do it again.
Okay.
All right. Well, now you have to say something about Miguel.
Oh, Miguel's. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, this goes this goes off of Barbie's pet peeve. My pet peeve about Miguel is that he talks in a circle. And me and Barbie used to have this signal for each other whenever he'd be talking too long, we just draw a circle with our hands. Because we're like, what is he talking
When have you ever seen it? I've never seen you draw a circle.
That's the point.
Because you're not supposed to see it. But me and Barbie would just turn to each other. Circle.
Wait, say more. What do you mean talking in a circle? Because I agree.
Even listening back to this podcast sometimes, I'm like, what is
it's
this
like,
bitch
oh,
saying?
We talk about like you have a point, and it's like you go all the way around it, and you never actually say what you're trying to say.
And it's the biggest circle I've ever seen because I'm there listening and listening and listening. I'm like, I know he's gonna get to the point sometime.
Do you have an example?
No, but like,
No.
just
I can't recall because you talk so damn long. But
Is this still something that I do?
yes, I told you
Oh,
literally
you're
on
on
the
a podcast.
podcast when we're listening back. I'm like, what is this? What is this guy trying to say?
yeah.
And often you do that once you interrupt one of our stories. And then so I
Really
have to
learning
listen to
so
your whole
much.
circle.
So
before it
yeah,
gets back to me.
what's your rebuttal for that?
Starting now. I don't think I have a rebuttal. Okay, they just started making
Me
circle
and
motions.
we're finger circling
No,
right now.
the only
I
thing that I
totally
will
forgot.
say is I feel like I do have a point, but because I don't know, I think I get self-conscious in my head that the way that I'm gonna, I feel like I can't say it, like right now.
Yeah, like yeah.
I'm literally doing it
What?
right now. Like I have what I want to say in my head because I feel like in my head, like my mind just runs like 1,000 miles a minute.
Yeah.
I feel like the more
He's doing it, guys.
the more
Now he's
context.
really self-conscious.
I know, literally. The more context that I give, I think that it's helping me get my point across.
Yeah.
But
You're just like
Obviously
adding
not.
like you're adding fluff to the conversation. Just like say what you need to say.
so true.
Yeah.
I just feel like you just want the attention for a longer time.
Okay, tell me
Okay,
more.
Malice.
Wait, you're not supposed to talk. Anyways, that's my 60 seconds.
Okay, what about me? What about me? Do me.
My pet peeve about Barbie
About Barbie.
is
Hey.
Barbie is so spoiled
What?
and literally genuinely cannot take accountability for shit.
Whoa. I feel like everything was like ha ha hee, and then this is like
Well,
well,
is
come
it
for
too
my
real?
character. What's going on?
No, well, I feel like honestly, it might just be with us. Or
Hey,
at least all I've
hey,
noticed.
hey, wait
you
a
don't have your
second.
60 seconds
Are you?
yet.
You don't have your
Ugh.
60 seconds. I'll give you an example. I
Hey.
just feel like any single time that like something is clearly like your fault, you just like you'll just try to make up an excuse as to like why it's not your fault. When it's like, dude, like just take accountability and just say it's
Give me a fucking example.
the only one that I can think of right, and it's not about that, but I would say like I'll talk about spoiled because that's the one that's coming into my head. But like last week, right? Like we all helped to put our podcast materials away, and everybody's taking their shit home. And you know, me kindly like we shoot the podcast in my bedroom, and everybody like we have like a little storage area here for all the podcast equipment, and like I keep everything. I keep the mics, I keep the stands and everything, and we have wigs, right? We have the wigs that we shot for the cover photo. And when it comes time to leave, I don't know if it was me or Mandy, but we were like, oh, here, Barbie, here's your wig. And she's like, oh, can't we just leave it here with the rest of the stuff? And in my head, I'm like, yes, obviously, like, we can. That's like a thing. But, like, take the wig home.
Your own personal wig.
And so I was like, oh, just take the wig. Well, why can't we leave it here? Like, I just don't understand. This is like, we store everything else here. I'm like, but it's more about like, it's your personal wig. And like, it would be so easy for you to just like put it in your car.
It's like a tiny ass bag.
It's like the tiniest. That's the only example that's coming into my head now.
Actually, I have one off of that during that same experience where we found a piece of the mic on the floor, which we all have the same 3 damn mics. All of them are the same. And I'm like, oh, whose is this? Barbie immediately, no thought. That's not mine. I didn't do that. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
you know, you can talk about the wig cap too.
Can y'all shut the fuck? You can't. Hold on, bro. No, you can't.
Wait, you're 60 seconds hasn't started.
Not your 60 seconds. When we went to take the photo shoot, we all had the wigs, right? I bought both of them for Barbie because she's like, please, can you do this for me? I'm like, sure, I could do that for you. I bought it and I brought it for her. And we both tried on the wig caps. We took them off. And we're going in to take the photo. I'm like, oh, where's my wig cap? Barbie's like, I don't have it. I'm like, bro. I was like, Barbie, you have to have it because I put mine right here. She's like, no, you didn't. This one's mine. And I was like, Barbie, that's mine. And I know it's going to be mine. And I know we're going to figure it out later because you do this all the time. But we go in. I'm like, it's fine. Whatever. We get back out. She takes off her wig. My wig cap falls out of her wig. Literally inside her wig. And then she still continues. I didn't put that there.
Like, what?
What?
Okay, you guys.
And, okay, hold on.
Hey, no,
we're done. We're done. This is too much.
We're done.
It's too much, but I could bring up the couch sitting position, but that's...
No, that's you being a... Oh,
it's not. Okay, no, I'm going to talk about it. Leave a comment below. So we sit on this couch, and the week we had shot, this is the 3rd week that we had shot. Both of the weeks, I sat on the bed so that Mandy and Barbie could be comfortable. And then the next week, I was like, hey, guys, I sat on the bed last week. It was a little uncomfortable, so maybe we could do a thing where we switch.
Why are you acting like you talk like that? You don't talk all respectful like that.
You guys are going to do this because I did
it. Yeah, thank you. Mandy can back me up. The only reason that I didn't want to move my ass out of the couch is because the way that you talked is so fucking entitled. You're like... you were like, I want to sit on the couch this time. I was like, okay, well, I'll still stay here. And you were like, well,
you did the same thing where you think you talk like that too, but you don't.
You did this.
The only reason I talked like I was entitled was because you came at me with like, I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here. And I'm like, bitch, this is my house. You're going to sit.
Let me just say that's not how the conversation went. You were literally like, hey.
Roll the clip.
You were literally like, hey, guys, we're going to lose our audience. All I'm saying is.
No, they're eating this out. I promise you.
You came in and you were like, guys, I was really uncomfortable on the bed, so one of you bitches needs to move out of the couch. And I was
say that.
Yeah, and I was like, well, it's not going to be me. Because I was like, what is this attitude? You could say, like, hey, guys. Like, you didn't ask nicely.
That's true.
Okay, so give me my fucking 60 seconds.
Okay,
please.
anyways, but yeah.
60 seconds.
Oh, anyways, but the idea was that like the next week Mandy did it and then Barbie consistently did it. Now she's on the couch. I mean, now she's on the beanbag, which she seems very happy. But had she just... Okay.
Give her a 60
seconds. We'll give you 2 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like this has been a lot.
It hasn't started. Okay, ready? Go.
I feel like this has been a lot of slander against one small, frail, 5'2" woman. And you guys are much bigger than me.
Excuse me?
So,
okay, not the...
Have you ever considered...
Is this about weight?
Have you ever thought to consider that maybe I had to fight my way to make it because of how small I am?
Make it in
No,
what?
I am just so small and skinny.
Oh.
No, okay.
Okay, this is not helping your case.
Calling me spoiled is so like mean just because I didn't want to take my wig home because if we're putting all
That's the only example. Sorry, I can't
Excuse me, shut the fuck up. If we're putting everything in your attic anyways, like what's the harm in putting all the podcast equipment in one room? To me, the wig is podcast equipment. You think I'm gonna wear that wig on the daily? Do you think I need that in my car? No. Why don't we put it where all our podcast related stuff is? That just makes sense. And then the other thing you accused me of, I don't remember. What was the other thing Mandy accused me of?
The mic equipment on the floor.
Oh. No, the wig.
The wig
again,
cap.
Mandy, you got me. No, because like the wig cap went missing. And I looked for it. Remember, you were like, you have my wig cap. And I looked inside my wig and it wasn't there. And I was like, I don't know, Mandy. Like, this one's mine. And then after we did the photo shoot, it fell out. And I was like, how did that get... I didn't put that there on purpose.
You have another
I know
40
his
seconds.
notes.
You make it seem like I wanted to steal your wig cap.
No. Then I would just. That's why it's my pet peeve. You don't even know that you're this way.
I think it's just the idea that like, I don't know, just being willing to be like, oh, maybe I do have the wig cap. Like you're so sure of not being
you're
wrong
so sure of it.
that you're like, yeah, I don't know. But you have another 30 seconds.
Yeah, and my other 30 seconds is to say that I'm literally just a girl. And at the end of the day, when you're being mean to me, like you're being mean to
Little girls everywhere.
little girls everywhere.
So she's 25. She has a full-time job. She has a Tesla.
Guys, I do. Beep beep. But yeah, that's all. I don't have anything else to say for
Time.
myself. I just feel like that was a lot. Like there was a lot of hate against me when I feel like
There was no hate. We love
it
you.
like was directed against me, and it felt
well, because the
like,
pet peeve was about you. Yes,
Right.
That's the
Because
game.
we were peeved.
Well, that was
speaking
it.
of peeves.
Oh, Barbie, you have one about Mandy.
Oh.
She doesn't
I
actually.
do. Honestly, that's the thing is like I know I have so many pet peeves against Mandy.
Okay.
But like they don't come to mind. But I remember like specifically being like, oh, Mandy fucking pissed me off. Like, why did she do this? But I can't remember.
You can't
I
say
did
Mandy.
put no, I like oh, you know what actually? When Mandy gets drunk,
Oh, that's such a good one.
she acts like the mom, except like no one's asking for her to like she'll be like, Barbie, did you drink your water? How are you? Hey, follow me. Da-da-da, like taking control.
And
I'm
she's like the worst. Like
she's
the,
like the most-
the most,
the most
calm.
sloshed. The most sloshed. And I'm like, Mandy, please, like, shut, like, sit down. And she's like, no, I gotta help this person. I gotta do this. I'm like, Mandy, please. And she swears she knows what she's doing. Like, most people who are drunk are like, you know, they'll accept that they're drunk. They'll accept help, or they'll just be like, you can help them. Mandy, like, she takes on this new persona. Like,
I love it.
she's like, she's ready to get shit done, except she can't. And she's making it worse. And she's getting lost because she thinks she's helping people. So that makes me so mad because I'm like, Mandy, if you just sit your ass down for like 1 second, please.
What do you think that comes from? Or do you want your
Am I
60
ready
seconds?
for my 60
Oh,
seconds?
okay.
Do
yeah,
you have
yeah.
Wait,
anything to
Miguel, do you have
add?
something to add?
I don't have anything to add to that one other than that, like, I love it. Because like it could be worse. You know what I mean? And honestly, I
I don't know what you
Wait,
did.
hold on.
Whatever you did in Las Vegas, I remember being so annoyed because you were acting so like I'm the mom, like I'm the only one who can help everybody. I'm like, you're making things worse. And then Miguel, oh my god, and then Miguel.
Well, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Hold on.
I just want to say
Wait, that's what I was gonna
Miguel
say.
got so drunk and Mandy was too busy trying to like be his mom that she didn't pay attention that he ran back to the hotel room with the card and locked us out, and we couldn't get upstairs because we needed the card to get in the elevator, and like he fell asleep. So we were just, I wanted to kill myself.
Okay, I think now that I'm thinking about it, the only reason why I'm like I love it is because I'm equally as slosh, and Barbie's the only one who's like sober at the time. So it's annoying for you.
Yeah.
Me and Miguel are equally yoked.
Yeah. Like when Mandy slosh, like I'm just.
She's gone.
I'm not the mother. I'm like scheming.
You're you're scheming.
Scheming.
You're like, like running around.
So I'm so sorry, Barbie.
It's fine.
I'm ready for my 60.
I feel like, do you need 60? Like, okay, ready? Go.
I'm sorry that it's a crime to care. I'm so sorry that my biggest flaw is caring too much.
Shut the fuck up.
She's an empath queen.
I'm an empath. That's all.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, it is what it is, you know?
I do be caring.
So, guys, that was our pet peeve segment.
On each other.
On
but,
each
like,
other.
We do have things to say about other people.
Yeah, because obviously these pet peeves, while you bitches are annoying as fuck, I still want to be your friends. So there's pet peeves of people where it's like, damn, I don't want to be around these people.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any?
I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
I think my biggest pet peeve, and it's not like two people come to mind when I think of this peeve.
Don't you dare name drop.
I'm not
them
going to
right
name
now.
drop them. But she knows.
She knows who she is.
She knows, and then she does it more. Ugh, it's such a pet peeve. But I hate it when like people are late. Richie, this is not a dig to you. This is Richie, our producer, was late today.
He's late every day.
But Richie, it's not like Richie does this whole podcast out of the kindness of his heart, and Richie, like, you can be as late as you want. Like, we start on your time. I get like teary-eyed. So this has nothing to do with you.
But you are late.
But you are late. But my biggest pet peeve, and like, to me, it's just, and if I'm picking you up, and you know, I do this. If I'm picking you up at your house to go out to something, and if I have your location on, I will tell you that I'm here when I'm like 2 minutes away. And that's so that I can like, so that gives you enough time to like walk out and like meet me there. But when I get there and you're not there, I want to kill myself. I am like so, especially if like we're late to a movie and it's like LA, there's going to be traffic and stuff like that. But then I do think I take it too far where it genuinely like stresses me out to be late to other people's things. And I've seen that like, and I was with somebody and he was like, my fault. We were going to go to a concert. And I was like, oh, well, let's drive over together. And he was like, yeah, come over. And I was like, damn, the traffic's going to take me like 45 minutes to get there. I was like, if you want to just go, I'll meet you there. And he was like, no, like, we'll go together. And I pulled up late and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, we're so late. I know you wanted to be on time. He's like, it's literally like, it's fine. Like, you don't have to stress. Like, it's, and I'm like, oh, I don't know why I genuinely
I was like,
get,
where does that come from?
I don't know, but I get like
Wait, that's so mean.
anxiety.
I get anxiety when feel like I'm late, but it's embarrassing because it's usually to like people's birthday parties and nobody gives a shit. It's a party. Like, people are supposed to show up late, but me, I'm like, we can't be late. We can't be late. What if the person is like, oh, like I expected more people to be here at a certain time? Because
I was like, that comes from your
that
own
comes
personal
from my
trauma.
own personal trauma. Because when I was 14, nobody showed up to my birthday until like 3 hours late, and I was like, bro, what the? So in my
We
head, I'm always like, that's
showed
so.
We were there.
Like, that's so sad. Like, but then it gets like that was when I was 13. Like,
And none of us could drive, so it was our parents who were really
yeah.
late.
So, but ever since then, I'm like, dude, don't be late to people's parties. But then I'm the lame one because I'll show up like on time to
And they're
somebody's
like,
party.
oh, you're
And
here.
they're like, why
And
are
then
you
you're the first
here?
one there.
Yeah, and I stress other people out because I'm like, we're gonna be late, we're gonna be late, we're gonna be late, and then like the mood is off because I'm mad. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, the mood change.
Yeah.
And that's what gets me kind of frustrated too, where I'm like, Miguel, you don't have to be like,
But it's hard. It's hard to
you
like
don't have to be mad.
not be stressed.
Yeah.
Especially it's not all your fault. Like, people should respect if they know, if they are your friend and they know you like being on time. I don't think they should just be like, I don't care.
Yeah, no, I definitely tried to be better because I'm a late person. I be late sometimes, but I know it would stress Barbie out so much, and so then I'd get stressed. I'm like, fuck, Barbie's gonna be stressed because I'm late.
Yeah. I get so stressed, bro.
Yeah, so like I would try to be better.
Yeah. So if you're late, guys,
Do better.
do better.
Do better. Be
Do
better.
better,
Be
man.
better for the anxious girls. Barbie, do you have one?
Me. One of them is when people like when you're showing somebody a movie and they're on their phone, like that. Miguel.
Is it what the?
That we were literally last week. We were watching May December, that movie, and you were on your phone like genuinely like 60% of the time.
And I was talking to someone.
Oh my God! And I couldn't give less of a fuck. It's like we're in movie time. We're in friendship time. Like, it's time to. I get my feelings hurt. I'm like, are you not happy? Like, do you want to leave?
Do you not like hanging out?
Yeah. Do you not want to hang out? But that's just me because I really like.
Yeah,
I really like movies.
I feel like most people don't see it as like bonding time, you know, because it's like kind of.
Which is like I'm really grateful that I have like certain friends and even my boyfriend. Like we bond a lot over like how much we love movies. I'm watching a movie like every other day, like, which is not even. They're like film, like, what do you call it, cinephiles or whatever. They be watching movies like every single day. Me like once every other day or like whatever. And I'm always at the movie theater. But I just love the movies. I just love it.
But I can say that's also a pet peeve of mine.
So then why are you on your phone?
That's what I'm saying. I can't really do anything to like defend myself. but I would say,
dude, even in the movie theaters, you be on your phone sometimes. Oh
no,
my God, yes,
my
you
God.
do. Yes, you
Yes,
are.
you
Even
do.
You're on. Yes, you are.
Name one. We don't even watch movies together.
Sometimes. What?
Like very like.
Okay, and can you believe that every single time that we do, the few times we do, you're on your phone?
No.
But this isn't a pet peeve
Yeah.
about you. You don't need to defend yourself. I'm just saying. If
No,
you
because
want-
I was gonna say that's my pet peeve. Is that I don't really mind if you're. Why I think why you were bothered by it is because you invited us to your house. You were the one who chose the movie. You're like, oh, my friends are coming over, and I feel like if I did the same, maybe I'd feel the same way. I feel like I'm less bothered by it if you're in someone's like house, but if you're in a movie theater, I hate it when people are on their phone.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, I just feel like it's.
So that's why I'm kind of like shocked that you guys think I'm on my phone. at
No,
the
we don't
movie
think. We
theaters.
know.
You are.
You
I
are.
don't think so. Not like that. Not like on my phone 60% of the movie. Like
Okay,
I'll check my
but that was-
notifications.
okay.
I
Well,
mean,
I won't check my notifications.
Okay.
Because I am
Just
a true.
baby, no one's blowing up your phone. That's why.
But it's just people like that in general. Like, or maybe I just don't like people who don't take
Aren't-
movies. Oh yeah, because like sometimes I watch movies with my family, so we're in the living room. Oh my god, my dad has like a question every other like.
Oh, it's
why
so
should you do
annoying.
People
that?
who talk
Why do you
during
do
movies
this?
Yeah,
are
Why
that's
do you do that? I'm
big
like,
pet peeves.
Dad, watch the movie. But you know what? I do that too sometimes.
Sometimes
Like I think it depends on like who you're with, because like
Yeah.
for some reason, like I was watching the Harry Potter series for the first time ever. I had a million questions, but I think it's just because I assumed that everyone, or you're supposed to know.
No,
Yeah, because it came out so long ago. Like you're supposed to know. Like, and a lot of people read the books. So I think when I was watching those movies, I was scared that I wouldn't get something because I didn't read the books or because I wasn't part of the culture growing up. So every other thing I'm like, wait, what about that? What about? And my boyfriend would be like, can you just watch the fucking movie? And I was like, ah.
But do we think that there is a science behind whatever our pet peeves are a reflection of who we are?
No.
Really? I was
I
kinda,
just think it's like people have done things, and then I'm like, I don't like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
That
I
doesn't
think
feel
there is-
nice.
There is, I think, that idea is more true of like when you don't like if you don't get along with somebody, sometimes it might be because what they do
There's
is
some
what
so-
you don't like about yourself. But I think
Some.
pet peeves are kind of different.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cause like what I mean that kind of goes similarly hand in hand. Like I really hate when people are inattentive, and so like when you're like even if like you're doing something together and they're like not present, you know. So like I really enjoy people who are present. So when people aren't, I'm like, dang, they do not care about being here with me. They do not care about what I'm saying. I just feel like
Yeah.
that's so mean.
Well, like, are they on their phone, or is it just being on the phone?
Sometimes it's not even like yeah, if they're on their phone while you're talking to them, but even if you could just tell like you're talking to them, blank, like no thoughts. I'm like,
But what if that's just who they kind like are as a person?
that's why I don't like them.
They kind of give like blank thoughts kind of vibe.
Well, then I don't like them. I want somebody to talk to me about my thoughts.
I will say that like even at like dinner, like if you're on your, especially if it's one-on-one, like if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
at
no,
dinner
that-
together.
feel
and
like
then
I
you're on
feel
your
like
phone.
Miguel, you're always the
disrespectful.
one who's on your phone.
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
So I feel like maybe for
True.
you, your
Maybe
pet
for
peeves
you, it's
reflect
what
I
you
know
don't
it's a
like
reflection
thinking
of
other people.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I've been getting stressed recently because I feel like I used to be on my phone more. Because you guys have noticed, like, I've been kind of bad at texting people back more than before. And it's because I'm always worried that I'm not paying attention to the person that I'm with. And now I just get stressed. Like, if I'm trying to, I'm like, sorry. Like, and I lost the ability to multitask because I think in my head, I'm like, it's less rude to say, sorry, give me a second to respond, than it is to, like, listen to them while they're talking to you and texting, because that seems rude because you're, like, multitasking and not really fully paying attention. But now I just lost the ability to multitask. Like, I literally cannot hear the other person if I'm texting somebody else. Just dumb. Yeah.
Yeah. So also, people pay attention. There was another one that I was thinking about. Oh, this is one we were talking about, like people who talk shit. Like really,
Literally.
like, and I get it. We be talking shit. Like literally right now, us talking
Okay,
shit.
but no, there's a difference between talking shit about people for no reason and then like gossiping within like your best friend group. Like me, I feel so icky if I was like just talking shit about people for no reason and to people that are not even that close to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just
If
like,
you're gossiping between you and your best friends, it's not gossip.
you're
it
just talking to your
cancels out.
you're talking to your
You're
best
just
friends.
talking about your life. You're talking about things that are going on. I don't think that counts as gossip or malice or whatever that is.
Yeah, but like people when they're just like, you're just hanging out and they're like walking up the street and like point something out about a stranger. And I'm like, that's so mean. That makes me
True.
feel so like icky. I'm like, why are you saying that? I don't like
At
it.
your grown age too. Like
Yeah,
like
grow up.
full on adults being like, that guy's stupid, or oh, he looks dumb, or like, what the fuck is he wearing? And it's like, are you like challenged?
Like, that's
who
so mean.
like, what kind of, you lack so much like social skill in my opinion or something to
You know,
just
it's like people.
to just judge somebody off the bat and then make a comment and laugh about it like as if it was actually funny. Because
I think also sometimes, because I get it, like a lot of us have like thoughts in our heads that we don't say, but sometimes hanging out with people and they like say, like I know some people who are very negative and view people negatively and they say very negative things about people, and I'm just like, I have never thought that about somebody. I'm like, wow, like, and I feel like also it has something to say, like the people who always have something to negative to who can think of anything negative to say about somebody, it's like, and they would do it to you. And
So
they're
you don't
probably
love
Yeah.
like negative Nancy's.
no negative Nancy's around here.
judgmental Judies.
But I would say that I don't think any
Judge
even between like just us when we talk, I don't think we talk shit about people.
Pero quiénes somos nosotros
Pero
para
¿quiénes
juzgar?
somos nosotros para juzgar?
No,
Like I don't think I'm the kind of person to talk shit about
No.
people.
No,
I don't think
you're right.
either of us, any
No,
of us
I-
are.
Either. I was like, there's three of us.
I don't think any of us really are, and even when we are just talking us three, like even then,
it's very close.
if it's
close
anything,
circle.
it's more like jokingly talking shit about people.
Is Is anyone? Well, I don't know.
I don't know if there's
No,
any other way.
I know what you mean. But that's what I'm saying. Like maybe it's not true, but in my head, it is okay to gossip when it's between like a closed group and it's like I don't know. Like I say, you're not
Like a
talking shit.
I
safe
just
space.
don't like the word gossiping. I feel like that has such a negative context to it. I would say it's more like we are, because I
We're
would say
sharing information. We're sharing
because
critical
I feel like
information.
it's more so if it's something done to us by this
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
person,
about
it's
us.
more sharing our experience with the group
yeah.
than it is like talking shit. Because
Yeah,
is
that's
it
what-
really
but, like,
talking
that's-
shit if it's true?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gossiping could be in that way, just spreading rumors that you can be like not even know the person
Yeah.
at all and be like, oh my god, I heard that they did this and it was so embarrassing.
It's
It's so
kinda
bad.
like
Like
the
you're
people
taking
who-
down their character
Yeah,
for no
people
reason.
like it's like people getting off on
Yeah.
other people's downfalls.
And the thing is, like, me and Mandy, we studied abroad, right? We studied
Mm,
abroad.
studied
We like, studied
abroad.
abroad. And so, like, when we were studying abroad, like, we knew these two girls barely. Like, they happened to be, like, in the same, like, program as us. We never talked to these girls. Like, genuinely, maybe in passing class, like, oh, hi, whatever. Neutral, no feelings, like,
yeah, didn't not
Mandy
like
and I
them, didn't like them,
minding our
nothing.
fucking business. And apparently, they were talking shit about, I don't know if you know what they said.
I don't know what they said, but they're talking
They
shit
were
about
talking
me.
shit about you?
Yes, like they just made it up. They were like bored, maybe. They were like, "Oh, Mandy and Barbie," da-da-da-da, and da-da-da. And
I was
like,
like, I've never talked to them.
and I have one of our friends told us like, "Oh my god, this is what they said about you," and we're like, "Huh?" Like sometimes it just blows your mind how you could be on somebody else's mind.
And the reality, me and Barbie were just in our rooms the whole time.
the whole time we were depressed. we were in our dorm rooms
What?
crying,
I was
like
like-
not bothering anybody.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how I could have affected anybody.
And that's what blew our minds because I'm like, you're in college. Like, why are you like how? I don't know. It just lost on me how people can like, it gets them off, like you said, like to
Yeah.
just make up shit, talk
like, and
shit.
it doesn't even
tear-
hurt my feelings when people talk about me. I'm always just like, huh?
Yeah, literally, I'm like, oh,
Like,
yeah.
what?
Like what? I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel bad. I'm like, damn, like that. I
Like,
feel
you're
like
so bored.
you're
that
so
you ha-
bored.
yeah.
I'm like, that's so
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, gossip. Yeah, that's so lame.
My next pet peeve, and maybe it's my fault.
As have been. the rest of them.
I think people are the worst drivers. Like, get out of my way, bro.
Miguel is an absolute menace to society on the road.
And you know what? I do drive. I wouldn't say recklessly.
I would.
I would say I got places to be, and I'm cutting and swerving, and I'm.
No, I'm genuinely so afraid for my life and well-being every time.
But
I
we
in your
get there. Like, we get there promptly, and am I like cutting people off? Sure.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But just people who like, I don't know, just get out of my way, dude. There's no reason for you to be driving like a granny, even if you are a granny. Like,
Wow.
take the bus, bro. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, everyone should take the bus. We should have public transportation.
Not in Los
Amen.
Angeles.
That's what I'm saying, though.
I
We
saw a man
should.
get stabbed once.
That's true. So
You
my
did?
Yes.
Yeah.
It also
My-
happened at the mall during Black Friday.
So not even on the bus.
No, I said also.
my boyfriend
This
takes
has no correlation.
my boyfriend takes the public transit all the time to school because there's like right next to his
Oh,
house.
he's so green.
He is, but I'm always like, oh, should like because I ask him like, is that what like? He's like, oh, I love public transit. I'm like, oh, so I should take it. He's like, no. He's like, no, don't take it. Like I just saw some guy get stabbed in the neck like the other day. The police were there. I was
Oh
like,
my
what
God.
the fuck? I don't know what's going on with the LA Metro guys. And also like
Well,
it's
I don't
just
think
not
it's LA Metro. I just think it's LA.
right. But
I
either
think
way,
it's
it's
any
like
metro,
it's not.
'cause I feel like
it's
New York,
not.
same shit
No,
happens.
New York.
No,
Everybody
dude.
takes the
Yeah,
train.
everybody takes it, but
Everybody
people-
has to, which is why I feel like it makes it
people
a
do
little
get
more
stabbed still.
safer. Because everybody has to take it, so therefore, if everybody's down those tunnels, they have to up security and stuff like that. Whereas nobody really takes
Yeah.
the metro. There's no like
But
security
that's what I'm
down
like.
there.
I genuinely wish they would like. This is just me like going on a rant, but like they really need to fix the infrastructure here because like the
Well, we
fact
can.
that's
Do you know?
true.
Do you know why we can have a subway system like New York?
Because of the earth.
Because of earthquakes.
I
didn't
know, but we
that.
could figure out something above ground. Can we please have more trains? The fact that
What
like
do you mean above ground? We all live like there's no room. There's no room.
There is room if you build up into the sky.
why can't what the fuck bridges, freeway bridges, turn them into metro
Okay,
bridges.
sorry, I'm not a contractor. I'm not.
We're not
I'm
telling
not
you.
part of LA City Council. What? Go to your representatives.
Oh my
Right to your
god, they're not gonna do it. That's what I'm saying.
No,
That's what
but-
I'm saying.
In New York, one time I was down in the tunnels to take the metro or the subway. Is it the same thing? Subway, metro? And I was on my
You were on your
I was
phone?
on my phone walking through people, and I accidentally bumped this guy. Immediately he wants to start a fight. Like, he's like, say it again, bro. He was like, say it again. Like, push me again. This and that. And I was like, dude, I was on my phone. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. He was like, nah, bro, fuck that. Like, let's start. Let's get in fight. I was like,
and that's what you get for being on your phone.
you're right. Don't
You
be on
weren't
your
being
phone, guys.
attentive. You were being present in your area.
I wasn't being present.
Okay. Once again, Miguel was in the wrong. Actually, this is a big topic for me. My pet peeve from my research that I've done. I am peeved by only children. I'm sorry. I'm going to lose. If you're an only child listening to this, I probably don't like you. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Please. We need more. we need more listeners. No, here's my beef with only children. And I've been, you know what? If you're only child and you're cool, please come meet me. I will redo my research. But only children that I have met, what I find is that they often don't think of others. And they just, it's like they don't have like the social cues of like being around other people. And so they often don't recognize when things that they're doing or things that they're saying aren't applicable. And they just assume that everybody cares.
Can you give like an example? Because
I feel like you're dragging every single only child, or
no,
or
I have met some cool only children. But sometimes when I'm like, why don't I vibe with this person? Come to find out, they're only child. And
what is it about them?
I'm telling and I think it's just like they're not used to not getting their way and not having people like praise everything that they do, you know? Like they haven't had a fight for attention, you know? That's the reality. They haven't had a fight for attention and it shows. They're just used to getting it.
I don't know many people who are only children.
I know one and she's great.
That's what I'm saying. Not all of them, but often when I don't like people, they're often an only child. And I think there's some...
It's so funny though, because like when I meet new people, I just assume that they're only children because like...
Really?
Yeah, it's like... When they're like, oh, I have an older brother. I'm like, what? Like,
really?
Duh,
I assume everyone has siblings.
Really? I'm like the opposite. Even though because I have so many siblings, bro. But I just feel like, I don't know. If I've known them for a few months and they haven't brought them up, I'm like, when they bring them up randomly, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just assume. You know what I mean?
Multiple people, Miguel, have told me they thought you were an only child.
Wow, what does that say about you?
No, that's not true. Who's told you that I was an only child?
Multiple people from church have told me they thought you were only child, and I mentioned your siblings. They're like, "What? He has siblings?"
Honestly, people give me that reaction too. When I'm like, "Oh yeah, I have 2 other siblings."
Sorry,
maybe because you're an attention whore.
Yeah, you are.
And people give it to me.
Me, I'm a middle child.
Bro, nobody cares.
That's crazy,
and that's the problem. That's why we suffer.
Well, you're a middle child and I'm a middle child.
We're all middle children.
Makes it about me.
You guys are not real middle children.
But we are.
No, you're
not. Well, Barbie
They're,
is 5.
Yeah,
she's the middle
I'm literally
out of 5.
dead ass the middle. Like you guys are like
we share the middle.
Yeah, you're the third. You're both the third, right?
I'm the second.
Oh, yeah. Shut the fuck up.
I'm the third.
You're the third?
Mandy's the third born. You're the second born. I'm the third, but 2
But I
more.
guess also like in the way that you in like the time span that you're also born would make you like the middle
yeah,
child.
because
Really.
like age. It's like my oldest sister is like 10 years older than me, so it's like I didn't live
how
at the
much
house
older
for
is your
long
older brother than
with
you?
them.
He's like 31.
So how much old? He's like 7 years older than you.
He's like
Yeah, because that's the same with me and my older sister too.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, so there's like a big age gap. So we're kind of low key.
At least that's
like
how it
the
was
oldest
explained to
children
me,
of
because my whole family, like even my extended family, they always call me the middle child because I think it was like just the time span that's like had. And like being the middle child, like you're always like the black sheep of the family. Like
You feel like the black sheep.
I do, yeah.
Him with his big ass room and like.
No, I guess in terms of more like I do feel like my siblings have, and like like my little brother specifically, like he has like at least from what I see, he seems to go to my parents a lot
To talk about
things. I'm like, huh. And like for my younger sibling too, like I feel like they all, I don't know. That's just how I
just feel like that's the middle children having to like
figure it out.
Yeah, it's like the more independence.
And it makes sense, right? Because
Yeah.
you have your first kid, and then you go years, and then you're the second one, and then your parents start to like have more kids. So then the younger that they are, the more experience they have as parents, and maybe like where they not went wrong, but where they're like learning to.
Yeah.
I feel like you get what isn't there like a saying where like you get it right the last one?
I don't know if that's a saying, but I think that serves the purpose of what you're trying to say.
Yeah, there's like a saying that goes along that like you finally get it once you've had like the last one or something.
I don't know. It's crazy because like my parents did a good job at like making everybody feel. That's not true. I was about to
fuck?
say, like, everybody's equally. That is not true. Love my parents, but growing up, I definitely don't think. You know what? I'm like, everything's making sense now. No. But now, I do feel. I don't want to say spoiled because
got him.
no, but I do feel like my parents really like love me. They're like, oh my god, like you're the best. But now that I'm thinking about it, like growing up,
Now that I'm really thinking.
no, not really thinking about it. Yeah, it was like, but I don't think it's that they ignored me or I was the black sheep. I just think that there was a lot of us. Like, there's 5 kids, so like it's hard to have
that much attention.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I never felt like, oh my god, my parents. I feel disconnected compared to the rest of them. Like, it never felt that way. Yeah,
That's crazy though. 5 kids. Who
couldn't be me, bro.
Couldn't be me.
As we're coming up to the end of our podcast, let's do one more each and make it like a rapid fire one.
Okay, let me think.
My next one would be, and again, my fault, but chewing gum. And honestly, I don't know that I do it, but I like chew gum very
honestly,
loudly.
Miguel, you chewing anything is intense.
No, not food.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you
chewing
are.
gum, I'll give you that. Because even like I went to watch a movie alone, and it was during the trailers, and I'm like just smacking my gum, and I don't realize that I'm doing
you eat
it.
like that, Miguel.
And then okay, we get it. Notice how like we moved past that. I'm like sitting and like chewing this gum, and this guy next to me, he's like, "Can you just let me know that you're not gonna like smack your gum like that during the movie?"
No way.
I would cry.
No, but
leave.
I looked over and I was like, "Sure thing, bro." Because you know what?
I would literally
got me.
cry.
He's gagged.
I would cry.
Goofed and gagged.
That's so
And I
funny.
just was like, I guess that's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I chew gum that loudly, but obviously I do.
For me, this is more of like a photographer type of pet peeve, but people like to take pictures with grass and like and like hear me out. Like if you go to a lawn to take your pictures with, and like if you're like a senior in high school, fine, you know. but like people be taking their prom photos in the ugliest, shittiest grassy lawns, and it's like their prom. Okay, let me move on. That's so mean, right? What about college students? Why are you guys taking pictures on the grass? Like the grass is like lawn grass is so ugly.
The color grading?
The color.
Wait, what do you mean?
The color of lawn grass, it's just so ugly. So like you dress up for whatever banquet you have going on and you take a picture on that lawn grass, it makes me so mad. Like I can't explain. I'm like, go take your pictures somewhere else. Don't go to the park to take your pictures. It's just like the ugliest location I've ever seen in my life. It pisses me off. Like unless you want to theme it like child play or something like that. You want to put a little theme to it, a little playground theme.
So you're coming for anybody who's ever had a quinceañera. Like if you're not going to the park, where are you going?
Damn.
Is that why people go to the mall?
What? People
Have
go
you
to the mall
pictures
for the
of the mall?
quince.
No, I just always see like quinceañera people and like their what do they call them, patrones?
Yeah. No.
It's not
Chambelanos.
patrones.
Patrones or chambelanos or something like that. I don't know. I'm not Mexican.
Chambelans?
Champolado.
They're always at the. I see them at City Walk. I see them at Cerritos Mall.
You know what? Well, maybe because they've had enough of the grass. Because that grass is ugly.
But
do
if you're-
you not see what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do a photo shoot, whether it's for your like LinkedIn or whatever, if you're gonna do a photo shoot, you need professional photos. Why are you at the park with the lawn grass? Like,
Well,
I just feel
honestly,
like lawn grass is very ugly.
Not to rebuttal you, but I would say I've never looked at the grass. I'm just looking at them. Like, oh, it's a cute little family photo.
I just can't with the colors.
Is it
the
worse
eye.
if you're like in wheat fields?
We
Because
No.
those
No, that'd
bother
be
me.
cute. Really? You don't like
I just feel like it
Wheatfield?
gives very like white people vibes.
Well,
That's fair.
I mean, I think the only reason that you don't like it is because you went to Walla Walla and there was a lot of
only
white
wheat
people, and
fields.
that's the only thing other than grass was the wheat fields. But if you objectively look at it, it's very pretty.
So like you weren't
objectively
fucking
look
around
at
with
lawn-
like the Microsoft 97 background.
It just wasn't for me. It's just the color. It's just the color. It pissed me
So you
off.
just don't like
A-
green.
and the cut. No, I love green. Green is actually my favorite.
So are
color.
you angry about the color or like the cut of the grass?
The cut of the grass. The cut of the grass and the way that you like wear a dress and decide that's the backdrop you want at a lawn.
All right, fair enough.
Mandy.
Point proven.
Fair enough.
Well,
Please listen to that on 2x speed. I don't think anybody cares.
well. Cool. This has been the podcast.
Yeah, Mandy, you have one last one.
Oh, this yours guys were like silly. Mine is like
You don't want to talk about your bangs?
That's my pet
I'm
peeve.
just
Why is
kidding.
it no. My pet peeve. My last one is like I hate flake people who flake. That bothers me.
Oh,
so much.
that should have been a bigger one. Should we extend this podcast?
yeah,
Because I
yeah.
have a lot to say about this.
Yeah.
No, it's my thing. It's like if you the way I am. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Like, especially if I tell somebody I'm going to be there for something, I'm going to do it. And so I feel some people in my life, love them to death. Flaky. And one thing, like...
Call them out, name drop them.
No, I'm not going to name drop them. I'm looking at one right now.
Whoa, she's looking at our producer, Richard Cunningham.
No, I love
Ricky
you,
Cooney
Richard.
on Instagram.
I love you, Richard. But I feel like this is one of the ones, kind of like your guys' lateness one, it fuels my anxiety. Because if, like, the way I am, the way I make plans, I can do one thing per day. So if you tell me we're hanging out, that's my day. So I'm waiting all day. If we're hanging out 5 p.m. till the morning, I'm getting ready. I'm waiting around. That's going to be what we do all day. So it caused me so much anxiety. People call up 4:30. Be like, hey, I'm going to have to cancel.
30 minutes before is crazy.
Even an hour. I'm like, even a couple hours, I'm like, damn, well, there goes my whole day. And the way my mind works, it's like, well, that plan is canceled. I still can't do anything because I was still planning on doing that and I wasn't able to plan anything else. So that's my own problem. But it still bothers me because I'm like, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
I would say the same thing, except you kind of said it, but if we plan something, I immediately put it on my calendar. And like, if they bail, like I had somebody else who wanted to do something too. And now if I go back to them and say like, oh, my other plan dropped, I can hang out now. And they're like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah,
like, and that makes me so like, I don't know. But yeah, flaky people. Just like, if you don't want to, just tell me the day before.
No, that's the thing. I'm like, and some people that are flaky, a lot of times they won't ever say no.
Oh yeah, they won't let you know.
They won't let you know because like I don't know if they're just like don't like.
What do you mean? Let you know, like those?
Like sometimes, like I don't know, like some friends they'll be like, oh, I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm coming, and then they won't. Maybe that's like let's say we're going to play pickleball, and like a friend won't let you know until you're like, hey, where are they? And you call them. And they're like, oh, yeah, like I'm trying, but I don't think I'll make it. It's like,
whoa,
why?
I've never had that experience.
Yeah. Or they'll be like, okay, I just need an extra 45 minutes. Okay, maybe in an hour.
It's
I've
like,
had
bro,
that.
you've been knowing about this hang for the last week. Like, why are you just needing to do it?
I'd rather them just say no.
Yeah,
Like,
just
even
say
when they're like,
no.
oh, maybe in an hour. I'm like, bro, just say no. Just say no so I don't have to wait for you.
I get that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so if you guys fit into any of these categories, if the shoe fits,
Get help.
Get help. No, we're just kidding. We love all of our friends and we love each other very, very much. These are just general pet peeves. They are not targeted toward anyone.
Except some of them.
Yeah. Sorry, Richie. But that's all the time that we have for this episode. I had so many more pet peeves I could have talked about. Just so many more.
Get it,
Not me. I love people.
I love people, but just
Not me. I'm just so kind-hearted and understanding of all kinds of people.
Dude, let me move on. Thank you guys so much for listening. My name is Miguel. You can follow me on Instagram at MiguelXAntonio.
I'm Mandy. You can find me at Manda Harrison.
And I'm Barbie. You can find me at Created by Barbie.
And tune in on the next episode. We hire a priest to perform an exorcism. First one to release a demon wins a $5 Taco Bell gift card. See you there. The Lord Far Squad Pod is hosted by Amanda Harrison, Miguel Antonio, and Barbie Chavez. Listen wherever podcasts are available. Our producer is Richard Cunningham. Our theme song is produced by Lorena Latorre. Our artwork is by Joshua Estrada. Follow the Lord Far Squad podcast on Instagram at Lord Far Squad Pod. Feel free to send us your questions to the Lord Far Squad podcast at gmail.com.